Celine Dion is a powerhouse, born and raised in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada on the 30th of March 1968. The renowned French-Canadian singer has been in the spotlight for most of her life. She launched her career at the tender age of 12 and recorded 9 albums in French over the next 6 years. It was 1990's Unison, her first English album, that truly catapulted the singer to widespread fame, though, by bringing her voice to a larger audience. Welcome to the Fact Check channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Celine would go ahead and cement her status in pop music history by recording the theme song for Beauty and the Beast. The song won both a Grammy and an Academy Award, and made it to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. After that, Dion became a part of our cultural lexicon. Her tremendous success was not without setbacks, though. From her impoverished childhood to the loss of her beloved husband, René Angelil, Celine Dion has had to overcome many challenges in her life, proving that she is more than a singer, she is a survivor. Celine Dion's strong and mature voice impressed audiences from a young age. She comes by her powerhouse pipes honestly, having grown up in a family of musicians. Her parents, Adhemar Charles and Therese, formed a singing group called Dion's Family, bringing the young Dion on tour with them when she was just a baby. The family later opened up a piano bar, giving 5-year-old Dion her first taste of the spotlight by letting her perform for the customers. Dion was particularly inspired by her mother, whom she described to people as a great musician who loved to sing. It was Dion's mother who helped her write the demo song that would enthrall manager and producer René Angelil so much that he mortgaged his home to finance the then 12-year-old's first album, La Voix du Bon Dieu. Megastar Celine Dion comes from humble roots. The youngest of 14 children, Dion did not always have an easy life when she was growing up. With so many children in the family, their house in Quebec was overcrowded. Despite the lack of money, Dion insists that her family wasn't poor where it really mattered. "We were given love and affection and support," she told Vanity Fair. "What else did we need?" Celine Dion was just 12 years old when she met the love of her life, although she didn't know it at the time. Dion and Angelil began working together professionally when she was just 12 years old. Their relationship turned romantic when she was 19, but they kept their love out of the spotlight for years. In 1993, the couple revealed that they were engaged. It would take another 5 years for her to fall for her manager, René Angelil, in spite of their 26-year age difference. Dion's mother did not approve of the relationship at first, but she eventually came around. She had no choice, Dion told Access Hollywood. Love won. 7 years into their professional relationship, Dion and Angelil went on their first official date when she was 19, although she later admitted that the pair's relationship took a romantic turn a year or so earlier. The couple initially kept their relationship out of the spotlight because of their 26-year age difference. Soon after Dion released her first English-language album, 1990's Unison, she skyrocketed to international stardom thanks to her duet with Peabo Bryson for Beauty and the Beast. But that wasn't Dion's only major life change. In 1991, Angelil proposed. Newly engaged and with her career on the rise, the couple continued to keep their love a secret. Dion and Angelil said, "I do," in a lavish ceremony at the Notre Dame Basilica of Montreal on the 17th of December 1994. The extravagant wedding was broadcast live on television in Canada, where viewers watched the bride walk down the aisle in a stunning Myler and Steve Gentile gown. To top off her look, the Canadian singer wore an instantly iconic Swarovski crystal headdress. This was the first marriage for Dion and the third for Angelil, who was previously married to Denise Duquette from 1966 to 1972 and to singer and René from 1974 to 1985. Angelil passed away from cancer in 2016, and Dion is still grieving his death. "I will probably grieve for the rest of my life," she told Digital Spy in 2017. The singer told CBS News that she does not see herself falling in love again. "I'm still in love with him," she said. "And I have the love of my children. I have the love of my fans. I love the people that I work with. So my life is not empty of love." She added, "But there's a song from Sia, I go to sleep and imagine that you're there with me. And I go to bed with him. And I come on stage with him. And so I'm still married to him. Celine Dion struggled for years to have a child, as reported by the Daily Mail. Her battle with infertility made having children difficult, but she finally had 3 children who were all conceived through in vitro fertilization, IVF. After giving birth to her first child, Renee Charles, who, by the way, has grown up to be gorgeous, she went through another 6 rounds of IVF before conceiving her twins, Nelson and Eddie. Dion was determined to have another child, even if it cost her the career she had worked so hard for. She had signed a contract with Caesar's Palace but postponed her shows in order to undergo treatments. "People stop because it's very expensive, but I kept on going," she told Daily Mail. "I was not going to stop just because I had a contract for singing. I would have hated every song for the rest of my life, so I said try to postpone the Caesar's Palace shows because it wasn't a good enough reason for me not to try for a baby. A life or a contract. I couldn't live with that." In spite of growing up famous, Celine Dion didn't go through the rebellious phase that so many child stars do. Instead, she has always seemed quite focused and down to earth. While she's a household name at this point of her career, she still doesn't care very much for fame. The singer prefers to focus on the important things in life, like her 3 kids who she told Magnificence are what she is most proud of and are her biggest success. "This," said Dion, "is what defines her life rather than her fame and her awards." The fact that Dion has managed to stay grounded in spite of her estimated $800 million fortune, per celebrity net worth, is impressive enough, but she also wants to help other women recognize their own worth beyond financial and professional success. Believe it or not, but Celine Dion doesn't even watch reality singing competitions on television. She would no doubt have been a hit on a show like American Idol, but it turns out that TV shows aren't her style. She told Woman's Weekly that she is glad that she was born before the heyday of reality TV. "If I was starting my career now, I doubt that I would have had any other option than to enter one of those shows," she said, "but I'm glad that I didn't start my career now. I don't watch TV and so I can't say that I'm a fan, to be honest." Dion added that everything is about her kids these days. "I'm not part of the music industry and what's going on these days, I just perform and then go back to my family," she said. Clearly family comes before work and TV time. Celine Dion is not your typical celebrity. In spite of the glitz and glamour of her life, Dion would rather kick up her feet at home than go out to nightclubs or walk red carpets. Dion's rejection of the nightlife scene isn't because she has become tired of partying over the years, either. Dion has never considered herself to be a party girl, as she told W magazine in 2007. Even back then, she preferred staying at home to going out, saying that one of the perks of having an older husband, and Jalil was 65 at the time, was that he didn't want to go out twice a week. Dion revealed that she wouldn't have merely disliked going out regularly, but she said, "I would go crazy." Celine Dion's driven personality has no doubt played a huge role in her incredible success. She puts in long hours to make sure that her music is flawless. Diane Warren, who has written some of Dion's most iconic songs, told Billboard what is impressive about working with the singer. "I went to her show, and it's almost 2 hours," she said. "She's not lip-syncing. She's singing songs that aren't easy to sing. Then we went in the studio at 11:30 at night and she stayed until, 4 a.m., and would not leave until it was perfect." Warren noted that this was just all proof that Dion would always be successful. According to Warren, Dion's dedication is a rarity in the music industry. "A lot of times you work with singers and they're like, or, I'll finish next time," she said. Dion, however, always gives it her all. There are so many reasons to admire Celine Dion, but one of the biggest reasons that she's a role model is because she is so unabashedly herself. Dion is living life on her own terms, as we all should. She noted that she felt the need to prove herself in the music world when she was starting out her career, but those days are long gone. She explained, "Not anymore. I'm doing this for fun." While some celebrities are reclusive and share few personal details with the public, Celine Dion has always worn her heart on her sleeve. Dion believes that her realness and authenticity are why she is so beloved by her many fans. "I've been an open book all my life," she told V magazine in 2012. Dion admitted that she has been criticized for being so honest with the world, but said that she had no intention of putting on a persona for the public. "I'm like this in my real life," she said. Being an open book isn't just about allowing her fans to see into her real life, though. Celine Dion's first English-language album, Unison, was released in 1990. The album featured the hit singles, Where Does My Heart Beat Now, and The Last to Know. It was a commercial success and established Celine as a major international star. In 1994, Celine Dion released the album, The Color of My Love, which included the hit single, The Power of Love. The album was a huge success and sold over 20 million copies worldwide. My Heart Will Go On and On, the famous Titanic song. One of the most iconic moments in Celine Dion's career was the release of her hit song, My Heart Will Go On, which was featured in the 1997 blockbuster film, Titanic. The song, written by James Horner and Will Jennings, became an instant classic and is still beloved by fans around the world. With its emotional lyrics and soaring vocals, My Heart Will Go On perfectly captured the tragic love story of the film's main characters. The song won numerous awards, including the Academy Award for Best Original Song, and became one of the best-selling singles of all time. Celine's powerful performance of the song at the 1998 Grammy Awards cemented her status as a global icon of music, and her legacy continues to inspire fans to this day. Celine Dion shared she has stiff person syndrome in 2022. Dion revealed in December 2022 that she'd been diagnosed with stiff person syndrome and would be postponing tour dates due to the condition. In May 2023, she cancelled her remaining tour due to the disorder and shared that she was still being treated for it. Her health problems had previously forced her to announce tour date cancellations in January 2022 and April 2022. Stiff person syndrome is a rare neurological disorder. Symptoms of the progressive condition may include stiff muscles in the torso, arms and legs, as well as muscle spasms that may be triggered by noises, touch or emotional distress, according to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. It isn't clear whether Dion will be able to perform again. The May 2023 tour cancellation announcement explained that her symptoms of stiff person syndrome, namely severe and persistent muscle spasms, have prevented her from performing. That said, the singer and her team have both said that they expect her to be able to perform again at some point. For example, in May, Dion stressed that she was trying to regain her strength with the goal of hitting the stage. At the time, her team also said they have every hope that someday soon she'll be able to tour in Europe. In conclusion, Celine Dion's life and career have been nothing short of remarkable. She has overcome many obstacles and challenges, including the loss of her husband and manager Renee Angelil, to emerge as one of the most successful and beloved singers of all time. Her music has touched the hearts of millions of people around the world, and her powerful voice and emotional performances continue to inspire new generations of musicians and fans. Celine's humanitarian efforts have also made a significant impact on various organizations and causes. Overall, she is a true inspiration whose legacy will continue to live on for many years to come. Thank you for watching.